Jesus is King. My name is Sister Vera. It was Saturday night, breaking last Sunday. I had a dream where I saw the man of God, Dr. Pastor Paul Enuche of Dunamis Church in Nigeria. He came in the dream, he came into my parlor. And when I noticed he was in my parlor, I rushed towards him and I was like, "Sir, man of God, welcome." I was astonished to see him in my parlor. So while I was greeting him, he now asked me a question. He said, "Have you seen the book which I have written?" I began puzzling. I was like, "Which book has Dr. Pastor Paul Enuche written?" In the process of thinking, he smiled. And then when he smiled at me, I turned now to look at him. The Prayer by Revelation book automatically appeared in his hands. And when the book appeared in his hands and he was looking at me, I was shivering. I was like, "Sir, man of God, I know the book. Yes, I've read it. It's our Papa who wrote the book. It's Prophet Walter that wrote it." So he now smiled and said yes. And then he made a statement. He said, "All your prayers has been answered because of this book." He said, "Because of the Prayer by Revelation book, your prayers have been answered and the solution to your problem has come. And behold, if I want to give my entire testimony, we will not be able to leave this place, because God has done it from the day that this book was launched till now." So God just came to confirm to me his power that is at work in this book, and I do not want to take it for granted.
So that is a great general father of the faith, Pastor Paul Enuche from the Dunamis, and God have used him to come and confirm the book. Remember, God already used the servants of God across the continent of Africa who went through the content of that book and found it important and dedicated it on that Africa altar in Uganda. That's where this book was dedicated. You know, some people are asking that, "Prophet Walter, when I brought a book from outside, it's because this book, the revelation came here, I wrote it here. When I finished writing it, I'm not publishing it." And people are confused. The Spirit of God was just holding me. When the program for us to go to Uganda came for that All Africa conference, the Lord said, "Take that book after you dedicate it there before you publish it." So we went there, and the servants of God then went through the content. Even people who don't love prophet, people who have not been used to prophet, because prophets, you know, and so on, they went through the book. The Spirit of God told them that the content is good. That is the first book, the first thing that was dedicated on that altar. It's a new altar that was planted in Africa.